Good morning.
Oh, gosh.
Welcome to the show that's on in the morning. We love you, St. Johns County. Do not forget to delete your Google Docs daily. That's my first line here on my script. I'm your host with the most, Davey Hartzell. Alongside of me, we have the great father of St. Augustine and St. Johns County, Troy Blevins. Good morning, sir. Woo-hoo! Yes. Hey, we got some things to discuss today on the docket.
Oh.
Troy, what do you think? Are the local campaigns more negative than they've ever been this year?
No, not really. I mean, it's just, it always seems that way.
Uh-huh.
And everybody always says, oh, this is the worst season of all time. This is the worst season. No, but there's been some other ones that were just absolutely nasty. There's a lot more money to go around, so you're probably seeing a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's more people here.
Yep.
Which creates more money, which creates more negative ads.
Yeah, I know. You're going to see more repetition there. Well, we're going to jump in that and see what they're talking about here on negative ad campaigns. We're also going to talk about the fire union. Apparently, there's some drama mama going on over there. I know. God bless. I know. And then also boneless wings. I'm curious. Hold your opinion. I'm curious about your opinion about boneless wings. We've got a story for a Moronic Monday coming up that, you don't want to miss. Also, there was another home raided. You know how much I love that. The inventory is incredible on this one. It's not going to be in any auction anytime soon. Also, we have an injunction case policy, which there's a lot of vocabulary words, and you're going to have to define for me. Yeah. What's your function? I like it. Well, we got all that and more, but first, before we get into the show, we got to give shout out to some great peeps that have these incredible conversations every single day, like Bozard Ford Lincoln. They've kicked off their 75th year serving St. Augustine and Northeast Florida for 3 generations. Their team and dealership have grown to meet the needs of this amazing community. The Bozard campus is at the I-95 and State Road 16 exit is full with inventory from Ford and Lincoln, along with great selection of pre-owned vehicles of all makes and models in the area. They have the state-of-the-art service departments, quick lane for express service and parts and accessory shops that can take care of all of your needs during the time you own your vehicle. And no visit to Bozard is complete without a stop at Ford's Garage to enjoy one of their signature burgers. Which one do we love the best? Yeah, buddy, that's the way to do it. From delivery of your new car in your driveway to mobile service of your fleet of company vehicles or anything in between, it's the team at Bozard Ford Lincoln ready to meet your needs in a way that is designed exclusively for you. Just let their family take care of your family. They're driven to inspire.
Baby, breathe, man.
I know, it felt good.
You breathe.
I felt good.
That was good.
I felt like that was actually really good. Oh, I felt.
Zooming.
I mean, you gonna let me do this? Seriously, you know how hard this is? Of course, we're going to move into the Florida Man Games. Hey there, folks. Don't you know the wildest games are about to blow? The Florida Man Games are back for round 2, March 1st, 2025. It's coming for you, boo. Mulleted athletes rise and shine. Show your Florida pride. It's time to shine. Submit your team. Don't be late. Get your tickets now and seal your ever fate. Florida Sumo and Evading Arrest, back by demand. They're the best of the best. New events coming, wild and bold. More fun and madness. Let the stories be told. Tickets now on sale ahead of the date. Get them early. Don't tempt fate. Visit FloridaManGames.com today and lock in for your madness to the fray. I'm excited. And Pete's got some amazing announcements. Of course, he's out for Florida Man Games on assignment. But when he gets back, I can't wait to find out. There's a new event that he just announced today with all of us media press releases out there. And we're going to find out more when he gets back into town. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah. No, the Evading Arrest one is kind of the pinnacle of the day. And I think that's the one the crowd really got into. I don't know if it's because they were properly lubricated throughout the day.
Inside and outside.
It was just, I just really enjoyed that one.
That was your favorite?
That was my favorite. So.
The mullet contest, too, I think is going to be ramped back up. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I believe, is Blake growing a mullet? Is that true or false?
Yeah, well, the last couple haircuts, he's kind of teased the mullet.
Yeah, the shag is there. I dig it. Yeah.
He's kind of teased the mullet. So, I don't know if he's going to let it go fully or not. But,
watch out for Blake 2025.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
The mullet for 2025.
We'll call it Blake 2.0. Well, quick run of sponsors. We got a shout out to Great Expectations, Alace Med Spa, Fidus Roofing, BHF Insurance, St. Augie's Pizza, Sheba Hut Toasted Subs, Griffin Service, B&S Signs, and Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, in which we will talk about a little bit later. But of course, sitting next to me, we've got Troy Blevins. How was your weekend, sir?
It was a good weekend.
Yeah?
It was a good weekend.
You watched a lot of Olympics going on?
I caught some of the Olympics. I caught the basketball game.
Yep.
Just kind of, I'm a sporadic Olympics person.
Yeah.
I'll watch the Olympics for like an hour and then I'll go to something else. I'll watch the Olympics for like an hour and then I'll go to something else. But, with YouTube TV, they have the 4 screens in one.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was going to be a good idea, but it was a little too much overload.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I was like, okay, what am I watching? I don't even know.
You've got a lot going.
Is that real? I don't. Because they're even showing like practices of gymnastics.
Yeah.
And like,
is this the competition or is it not?
Yeah, it's like, is that even a score? I don't even know who's doing what.
Yeah.
I had to nail it down to just one on the screen.
I will say Simone Biles, so impressive. Like that's a beast. She's doing incredible.
Just, just an incredible athlete.
Yeah.
So some of the stuff she does, I mean, like I think they even outlawed some of the moves that she does because no one else can do it. That doesn't make sense to me.
Well, I think they're actually going to be calling them like the Simone Biles like level of gymnastics. It's like she's raised the bar.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, but I think they said that some of the moves that she does is so dangerous to other athletes they don't allow them to do it, and that's just ridiculous.
That's weird. I mean, that's what practice is for. Just wear a helmet. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, wear a helmet.
So moving on to question of the day, sir.
All right, question of the day is, it's summertime and it's bright out there sometimes. What is your like go-to like most preferred sunglasses? I've now, as I've gotten older, went to cheaper sunglasses. But what's the preferred sunglass for Davey Hartzell?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, there's 2.
Okay.
First and foremost, Tom Ford. God bless you. That's the answer. I mean, Marcolin, yes.
Okay.
Tom Ford, because they have a lifetime warranty on a lot of their frames, which are great. They're actually owned by a company called Marcolin outside of Arizona. So that's, it's easy if something breaks, USA all the way, and you can flip your frames. I also like an Italian company called Per Sol, which means for the sun. And they're an aviation type kind of sunglasses.
Oh, okay.
And they actually... they came up with the idea, and that's why I love Blake's sunglasses, because he has a pair of Ray-Bans that do this. They fold, and they're really super cool because they you won't crunch them. They actually can fit in like a pocket or something. So it's practical use there. But yeah, those are my 2 favorites.
Okay.
You?
Actually, we're going to go to the booth today because we have an extra time.
Let's do it.
Ricky, what you got?
You know what? Here in Floridian, born and raised, I've never worn sunglasses at all.
What?
I just squint. That's why I naturally squint. I promise. It's so bad, probably, but
we got to get you some.
It's the truth.
They're just not comfortable for you?
I've just never worn them.
You would look so badass with a pair of sunglasses.
I'll have to try them out.
Yeah, we need to get you like a pair of Costas or something. You would like them.
I'm down.
Yeah.
How about you, Blake?
Yeah, so I used to be a squinter as well. Then I realized, oh wait, hold on. Probably all that squint caused all those migraines. So I actually moved. So I actually had like my pair of Ray-Bans for like years now.
Yeah.
But I haven't used them yet until like a year ago. So that's when I truly started to use sunglasses.
Yeah.
You liking the journey so far?
Oh yeah, they're awesome.
I still come from the school like I have to take my sunglasses off if I'm going to have a conversation though.
I'm that way too. And Ricky, I was the way you were. And I had developed what's called pteryginins. And what it is it's a gristle that grows. If you grew up in Florida, it's a gristle that grows on your eye. And it's very similar to like cataract surgery. When I
had a gristle? I thought that was meat.
Yeah. No, it's like a callus.
Okay. How about that? Okay. That sounds better.
But it actually looks like a gristle.
Okay.
But I had to have it removed, and it was having a laser while you're still conscious going towards your eye.
Very sketchy.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
I'm letting you know right now it's something you don't want to happen.
Oh.
But I was sponsored by Oakley for years.
Oh wow.
When I was playing ball, and I had some really, really nice Oakleys, and if you watch the Bollock show, I talked a little bit about the story. I had a titanium, actually, Blake's mom had a titanium pair of sunglasses that his nephew lost in the ocean.
Oh.
And it was like $3,000 pair of sunglasses.
Yeah,
that was given to me directly from Oakley.
Yeah, titanium.
No. It wasn't a good, but Oakley has always been a really good company.
Should have insurance on something like that.
Yeah. But right now I'm a cheap sunglasses person.
Why? Why do that to yourself?
Because I lose them all the time.
Well, don't you wear the dad like cord thingy?
No, I don't. I can't. It would bother me.
Put an air tag on them or something.
Yeah, it would bother me.
Wear better sunglasses.
So I mean, as long as they're polarized, that's.
So you're a polarized dude.
Yeah,
okay.
as long as they're polarized, because in the water you want to be able to see.
That's true.
A little bit below the water and make sure you're not hitting bottom with your boat.
That's true. All right. Well, nice mediocre question of the day for today. Now it's time for a quick check of the weather.
It's going to be a good day.
All right. That quick check of the weather is brought to you by Great Expectations Auction and Realty. They can sell everything from your home, your car, and everything in between. Give them a shout today at greatexpectations.us. We now go to the streets for 904 Now Traffic Team. Rick, what's going on in St. Johns County today, sir?
Sorry, Davey. I heard you'd love that.
I love that. Tanya Harding is innocent. She was pushed into the crowbar. That's
Yes,
right.
She hit the crowbar.
Right, she hit the crowbar. Yes. It was part of Tanya's act to have the crowbar on the ice. Yeah.
Reality TV before it was reality TV.
God bless America, right? We are giving a big shout out today to hopefully that Tanya Harding can make it to the Florida Man Games in March 1st, 2025. We love you, boo. Yes.
She's good, actually.
I want that fire, man. She was like a pro wrestler, I think, at one point, right, Blake?
Boxer, I believe.
Boxer,
Yeah, a lot of publicity and stuff around that.
She got punched once and she was like, I give up.
Did she really?
This is what it feels like to be hit.
Oh, Tanya, poor thing.
But on a serious note, traffic is flowing very well for old Monday morning. No reported accidents. Nothing going on out there too crazy. Just be safe and keep your eyes on the road.
I heard. All right. Well, that traffic report is brought to you by Elace Med Spa. Looking for a relaxing and rejuvenating experience? Look no further than Elace Med Spa. At Elace Med Spa, they specialize in providing their clients a range of luxurious spa treatments and advanced medical aesthetic procedures. Whether you're looking to unwind with a soothing hydrofacial or enhance your natural beauty with Botox, dermal fillers, and laser treatments, their expert staff are there to exceed your expectations. So why wait? Treat yourself to the ultimate spa experience at Elace Med Spa today. Call them and schedule your appointment. Say my name, boo. You'll get $100 off if you're a new client for your first treatment. Call them to schedule your appointment. Go to elacemedspa.com. All right. Hey, Troy, can you talk a little bit about what Ellen posted this week about Home Again? What was this? There's a new facility or something opening up?
Well, it's the same. It's the same facilities. We've talked about them before. It's State Road 16 is actually under construction right now. And Veterans Village has been getting a lot of attention, and we've been really still, I mean, there's a lot of work. It's an old hotel that we bought, and we're going to have to do a lot of renovations, and it costs money to keep it going and all those things. So we basically went from in 1 year we went from a budget of about $500,000 to $5 million.
Holy guacamole! Okay,
and because of the way the facilities were and stuff like that, our annual continual budget tripled within that 1 year because of these. So I mean, we're asking for people to participate and actually help us help the veterans, because even the facility on State Road 16, 2 of those apartments are set aside specifically for veterans. So what she was doing, and Ellen, hope you feel better. She had the flu last week.
So sorry, Bill. Hydration station.
Yeah, that's what we talk to her every day, and every day it's like, "You still alive?" Yeah, we're alive.
Good.
So hope she's feeling better, and she does an amazing job over there. And with Veterans Village, people don't realize we're doing casework over there also. So we're doing some job placements. We're doing a lot of other things. It's not just, hey, here's a hotel.
Yeah, here's the keys, right? That's cool. So there's like a sustainability to this program too, an ongoing effort. I love that. Yeah. Well, good, awesome. And so fundraising efforts, are you guys planning anything in the future?
We always have our Night of Lights event. We were going to do our murder mystery, but we had a little mix up on the date, so that's going to get moved to probably February.
Cool.
And that's one of our other big events. But we're looking, and we'll have a QR code available for people. Hopefully, when we have that nailed down, we'll be able to put it out on the 904
Awesome.
94 Now to help us out with that fundraising also.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of people don't realize that Dynamic Dignity is also a part of Home Again. We serve meals 365 days a year. Without the support of our thousands, I mean, we literally have thousands of volunteers. We wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that's a great update, though. I mean, I love everything you guys are doing. It's so innovative, and I have a feeling that this will be a blueprint for other communities out there, too. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we've talked to some of the state legislation in the VA. Matter of fact, we had a meeting with them last week, and they're just like, you guys are so far ahead of everybody else, because other people that qualified for the money that we got the grant to buy the hotel with haven't even found a facility yet.
Oh, wow.
So they haven't even, I mean, they got the money the exact same time as we did. And we placed 19 veterans within 3 months.
Quick turn.
And we have a waiting list. And then we have some rooms that we have to wait and get them fixed up, that they weren't quite ready. We have 3 more rooms that are still under construction. So,
wow.
But the irony of it is we had, because word got out so quick, the list, we housed the list, and then the list doubled because they found out what we were doing.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, and everyone would want to be a part of that and have that resource. Well, you guys just won the Olympics for nonprofit. Great job. That was awesome.
No, we had a good year.
That's awesome.
We had a good year, and all that credit has to go to Bill Dudley and Ellen.
That's awesome.
I know
nothing with you and Mike Lewis, though. No medal there. Yeah.
We have nothing to do with anything.
Oh, wow. Just part time.
I'm just the face of this thing.
I'm president. He's vice president because I can't convince him to be president. So,
I'm sure.
So
you can also walk downstairs pretty good too. So you qualify for vice president.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, so I mean, it's been a long journey. I was president of St. Francis House for 7 years, and then I did Project Autism for about 4, and then I came back to the homeless. To see what we could do here. But Bill Dudley from the Veterans Association here has just given us a huge boost. And Ellen, of course, as the executive director, she's absolutely amazing.
That is awesome. Yeah. And what do you see in the future, though? Like, do you see more growth, more potential with this, or do you want to just ease on down the road with opening up more opportunities?
Well, I mean, you have to have the people to run it, and you have to have the means to continue it. And that was one of our biggest concerns, is if we run it, and just so people understand, the veterans do pay. They pay at a level that they can afford. And we do have
used to be.
Well, they do have. We help them get through the grants and where their money, because a lot of these veterans, they don't even have addresses when they come in. They don't have driver's license. They don't have IDs. We help them get those IDs and driver's license, and then we help them maximize their benefits, because a lot of benefits are sitting out there for veterans that never asked. And we talk about it not being homeless. We talk about it being housing challenged.
Displaced, yeah.
Because a lot of homeless people are sleeping on friends' couches. They'll sleep in their car, and no one knows they're homeless. I mean, even some of their close friends don't realize, hey, he lost his house like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And we help them get through that stigma also. But each of the veterans at Veterans Village pays the equivalent, or it comes out of some of the things, of about $800 a month.
Okay.
And that includes all cable. That includes their Wi-Fi, power, and water.
Is it working? Are they happy there?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no, they're happy. And we have some that are looking to move forward. And we have some that are going to stay with us until they're not with us anymore.
All right. Wow, that's really such a great program. I love talking about it, just to hear the developments and everything. So thank you for that.
Yeah, and there's veterans that are at the end, and we've had to move 1 or 2 of our veterans into assisted living facilities, and we've been able to buffer that because there's some waiting lists that are sitting out there for that.
Yeah, because they'll need a little bit more extra care, which I'm assuming.
Yeah, this is more than what we can do at the hotel.
Yeah.
So,
well, more than what we can do is talk about this negative campaign ads that are going on the local level in St. Johns County. Negative campaign ads are ramping up in St. Johns County. This year, according to local reports, they've experienced such ads firsthand during 2016 with the run of county commission. They note that this year's ads are particularly harsh. This committee believes that special interests, especially those in development industry, are behind negative ads targeting opponents of 3 county commission incumbents. Jacksonville News traced the negative ad sponsorships to a Gainesville address linked to Alachua County Republican Party headquarters. William S. Jones, former chairman of the Alachua County Republican Executive Committee, is reportedly behind several political action committees funding these ads. Clay Murphy, a candidate for St. Johns County Commission, expressed his shock for the negative ads against him, calling them hateful and misleading. In a public comment, he forgave the incumbent commissioners for the attack ads. That's the smart way to do it, and that's our buddy there, yeah. So yeah, talk to me about this. I actually agree with you from top of the show that I haven't seen as brutal attacks as I've seen over the years, but I just see a lot more repetition of specific ones.
No, it's just there's more money out there is all it is. And Clay, I mean, you know, it's politics.
Yeah.
It's not tiddlywinks. I mean, you know, that he's in a race that has 4 people in it.
Mm-hmm.
He's in a race that him and Roy are fairly tight. He's going to be the person of attack if there's PACs behind a certain group. And a lot of the negative ad campaigns come from the PAC. They don't come from the other candidates.
Can you talk about that? What does that look like?
So the PAC, the PAC, basically say they're supporting, in this case, Roy, and they're attacking Clay.
Okay.
Roy doesn't get to see that ad campaign go out.
Okay. People need to know that.
He doesn't approve that. And I mean, unless it says approved by.
And you know, sometimes at the end, they're like, I'm Roy Altman, I approve this message.
And it approves this message. Yeah. But most of the negative stuff, and you're seeing a lot of stuff, the campaign that I feel is the nastiest is the one between Tom Leake and David Shore.
Yes, that one I see all the time.
But it's Tom Leake. But it is politics, and that's what it is. I mean, and
Shore lost weight. It looks good.
It's not a game for the weak. You know, and these guys are battling it out, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars for a salary that pays 30.
Yeah.
You know, or in the county commission case, I think they pay like 65 or 70. Yeah, something along those lines. But they're raising $300,000 to win a job for $65,000.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
that's interesting.
And the thing that the group that's out there that's the anti-development that's against these 3 incumbents. You know, it worked last time, but people go out and find out about the individual. Find out.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna learn that you're gonna learn Clay Murphy's a good guy. You're gonna learn that Roy Alamo's a good guy.
Yeah.
Most of the people that are running are fairly charismatic people.
Yeah. Zero in on the policy.
Yeah.
Find out what they're standing up for and what they're all about. I think that's more important. Where the attack on the personality, like, who cares? Like, are they going to lead, follow, or get out of the way?
Yeah. If you feel like they've helped you, or you feel like they're of like mind, then you vote for them.
Sure.
If you don't, don't go by these ad campaigns. You know, and I'll give you a prime example of the PAC. When Mike was running for House of Representatives, his PAC put out something that was an attack ad on the golf course.
That's you.
Yeah.
He must be out his damn mind.
And I was working for Mike at the time because he was under his campaign, so I was trying to help him on the sales side because he was having to campaign. And I went in and I slammed it on his desk.
I would have,
man. He was like, I don't even know what. He's like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
He's like, somebody in marketing got fired that day.
Yeah, but it wasn't him. I mean, it was the PAC that
and he had no idea that was going out.
No.
See, that's crazy. I feel like if it was my name on it, I would want to know what's going out there, you know, or is it just so much information that you just can't get to it? I don't know. I would definitely focus on that because I just never understood in politics how they can literally go toe to toe with each other and literally drag each other through the mud. And then the next minute they're like, you know, president, vice president, or so, you know what I mean? They're working in tangent with each other. I guess that there's like some kind of conversation or some healing moment behind the scenes that we don't get to see, but I never understood that about politics. I'm a Scorpio, so I would hold a grudge for sure.
You got to have thick skin. I mean, and when I became Parks and Recreation director, it was a little challenging for me, but my friends had a tougher time with it than I did. You know, it's one of those things like if you have a friend that's been done wrong by the person over here,
right?
You don't forgive them, but your friend might forgive them,
right?
But you never really forgive.
You never really forgive them, right? Yeah.
You know, I would have a harder time forgiving someone who does something bad to you than someone who does something bad to me.
I agree with that. Yeah,
you know,
I feel vice versa. That's a symbol of true friendship, right there.
But I mean, in politics, you just got to have thick skin and realize. I mean, you know, as Parks and Recreation, I was called a racist a couple times. I mean, and those are things that sting.
Racist?
I mean, those
of all people.
Yeah, those are things that really bite.
Oh.
And you know, it's one of those things where you kind of go, "What the heck? How did I even put off that vibe?" And it was just them attacking because they wanted to attack.
Yeah.
You know, and if you think about it, you're like, okay, you have to really self-reflect and go, all right, I know I'm not that person.
But there's some things that sting. That would sting, right?
That one stings because there's no way to defend yourself,
right,
when someone does that to you.
Yeah, what are the receipts? What are they saying? Yeah,
you have to rely on other people to defend you. You can't defend yourself on a statement like that.
That's crazy.
You know, and fortunately, I had people around me that were like, "Shut up."
Right, right. Yeah. Has there ever been an ad campaign that you were impressed with? Like, is there one, even if it was on the feds level, like, was there anything out there that I can't even think of one that was just a nice?
Well, I can tell you this, like, our friend Paul Waldron, he ran such a beautiful campaign. He worked, he got out there. He didn't have a lot of money compared to the person he was against.
Grassroots.
But it was a win with Waldron. You know, basically, I'm here to fight with you, and he did it. He won his campaign. He won by 7 votes, and then he continued to work for the residents. So, I mean, if there's one local campaign that really stood out to me, I got to give it to Paul and his family and how they handled the campaign and won straight up.
Yeah.
So
class act. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, from there, unfortunately, we're going to move into the Gas Buddy gas report. If you guys are seeing great gas prices out there, please put them in comments. I know Tim he's already on it, if not 4 times already. God bless you, Tim. Thank you so much for helping us out. And you guys out there, too, for putting in your great gas prices. All right, our first one here is Sunoco on Ponce de Leon Boulevard at 324. You got the Gate on Mizell Road on 2nd place today, 326. Shell on King Street, 326. The Gate, didn't follow the one on Mizell Road. US 1 North, 329. Circle K at 329 at US 1 North. Shell at Ponce de Leon again. Apparently they're on here twice, 329. The Owens, but they were like, please mention this twice. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks for the free gum. I appreciate it. Yeah.
On my shoe.
Owens at 329. They got the Shell over there at 334. The Citgo, there we are, at 335. Be careful, that might be the cash price. But yeah, are we seeing anything in comments right now?
Well, we got Wawa at 320 and Costco at 315. And I did my first Costco trip.
How was it? Yeah, you guys are executive members by Blake Blevins. Yes, Blake with the Costco report.
It was a little overwhelming. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. It was like, it's not like a regular grocery store.
It's not,
You got to kind of wander around and hope you find what you're looking for.
Did you sample? That's the question.
He didn't sample.
I did one cookie and it was so dry I thought I was going to die.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I was like, it was like eating dust. I was like,
hairball.
Yeah. Oh.
And unfortunately, no rotisserie chicken and no hot dog and soda combo.
Oh, the rotisserie chicken is a must. It's such a good
know.
Yeah.
Well, Blake, this morning they reported on the local news that Costco is thinking about doing a order online and pick up kind of thing. They can't put all of their inventory because obviously the store is huge, but eventually they're going to roll out this. You can put it all online and then they run it out to your car instead of going into the actual
I was impressed by like the electronics that they had there.
Really?
I didn't expect that. I thought it was, pretty much all wholesale foods and stuff like that. I mean, they had some nice TVs and some other stuff in there.
Don't sleep on Kirkland brand. That's good stuff.
Christmas time, it might be used a little more.
Costco Christmas.
Costco Christmas. I love it. Well, if you steal something from Costco and you might get arrested for it, you might want to call Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Are you or someone you know in trouble with the law and need immediate bail assistance? Look no further than our buddy Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Their team of experienced professionals is available 24/7 to provide fast and reliable bail services, ensuring that you and your loved one can get out of jail and back to your life as soon as possible. They understand that this can be a stressful and overwhelming time, which is why they strive to make the bail process as easy and straightforward as possible. Remember this name, the number one name in the bail game, 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. And we've got music today, live music report brought to you by Griffin Services. We've got Jim Lamb at the Milltop Tavern at noon, Reggie Starrett and Mark Hart at Tradewinds at 1, Davis Cook at Pierre's Pub at 1 p.m., Joshua Tennessee Worthy at the Milltop Tavern at 4:30, Stu Weaver at Harry's at 6 p.m., and Zaza Flamenca at Pierre's Pub at 6 o'clock p.m. That music report is brought to you by Griffin Service. If I'd have the read right up in front of me, that would have been a perfect flow. Griffin Service understands about the right company when you need AC, plumbing, or electrical service. It's a huge decision. They help hundreds of local families just like you every week getting problems fixed so that you can get back to what really matters. You see them everywhere, dozens of times a week, but when you do, it always means legendary service. If you have AC, plumbing, or electrical issues, Griffin makes it easy. Give them a call, 904-500-2653. All righty. We've got a Moronic Monday coming up, and I'd love to get your opinion, about boneless chicken wings coming up.
Nuggets.
Yeah, right? So start thinking about that, stewing about it, because I'm going to stew about Fidus Roofing. They've been your local go-to roofing company for over 15 years, and guess what? All of their people live right here in St. Johns County. Well, what does that mean, Davey? Well, that means that they're the master elite contractors in the hood. This is still on Millennial Monday, which means they can offer warranties that no one else can touch. They love the community and they love you. So what do? Give them a call, 904-355-ROOF. They do pavers
and gutters. Yeah.
All right, Moronic Monday. Boneless chicken wings can have bones, the Ohio Supreme Court has now ruled. In a notable decision, the Ohio Supreme Court ruled that boneless chicken wings are not guaranteed to be bone-free. The 4-3 verdict came in a response to a lawsuit filed by Michael Berkheimer, who sued a restaurant and its chicken suppliers after swallowing a bone in 2017. Oh my God, get over yourself.
At least you knew it was real chicken.
I mean, it was a bone, boo. Like, just eat. It's fine. It's probably like bone broth. Go that way. Berkheimer, a regular at Chicken Wings on Brockwood in Hamilton, Ohio, fell ill after a meal in 2016 and found to have a bone lodged in his esophagus. Okay, now we have an issue. Okay. Mm-hmm. The incident led to a severe infection and 2 surgeries. Damn.
Yeah, that was real.
Yeah, this is a moment here. The lawsuit claimed that negligence on the part of the restaurant and its suppliers for not warning that boneless wings still could contain bones, kind of like the McDonald's and the hot coffee. They got to have that on the thing now. Yeah. So, however, this has gone on, and the ruling, again, 4-3 verdict, came in response to the lawsuit. This guy won the lawsuit. This is pretty incredible. What do you think?
Well, today is National Chicken Wing Day.
Oh, well, thank you, Blake, for this story.
Yeah, so it's National Chicken Wing Day. No, I mean, what if it was a kid? I mean, you get boneless chicken wings for kids, and that happens to a kid. I mean, that's not safe. But I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So I mean, I'm glad he got at least his medical bills covered. I mean, but I don't know how you can avoid that.
I'm with Kelly. Like, are we not chewing? Are we just inhaling? Like, And I want to talk about like how boneless chicken wings are actually made. So we probably
parts is parts.
Oh, right. And it's just coagulated together and then pankoed, fried, and then call it a wing and a prayer. Like I don't know.
No, I mean, and you know, chicken tenders come from the chicken breasts and the tenderloins, and then it's breaded, and you know, so I mean,
bristle.
and I mean, the better boneless chicken wings are made the same way. They're just chopped up into sections.
Yeah.
But you know,
do you order them on menu, or you go for like regular wings with bone in?
I'm a traditional.
Me too.
But I do like a good tender. I like a good chicken tender. So
So is a chicken tender different than a boneless wing?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's the whole tenderloin.
Okay.
That's like a part of the breast, and that's the whole tenderloin.
Okay.
You know, when you do boneless chicken wings, you have a chance of just getting a nugget.
Yeah.
And usually that's what they look like. They just look like a nugget.
Right.
And the nugget is like the meat's kind of compressed together. It's like would you want your house made of wood or pressed wood? Or that's pressed chicken is what it is.
Exactly.
You know,
Rick, what do you have specialty on this?
I'm bone in. I'm a traditional too.
I'm a traditional.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you flats or drums?
Ooh, I like flats.
I like them both, to be honest. They both have a different experience. I mean, I love to be savage with wings.
I won't order flats only like I've seen some people do, but I prefer the flats.
Oh, I don't eat them in public. I have to eat them privately. I'm a monster when it comes to these.
Yeah, I'm a flats too, and eating chicken wings with this beard is.
Yeah, I can believe it. Yeah.
I feel your pain.
Yeah.
It's never pretty.
What do you guys do? Do you like tape it back? Like, how do you deal with that?
No, we just kind of open up the area, you know. But I mean, I trim around there's guys that don't trim.
Yeah, I don't.
Around,
I've never cut
around it, and
my hair or my beard.
So you're eating half your beard, and
fiber.
I've never
a little something for later.
Oh my goodness.
So I mean, like I'm a guy with a big beard, but you can see my lips.
Yeah.
You know.
But mostly the most important question though about wings: do you do ranch or blue cheese?
Blue cheese.
Ranch all the way.
I'm ranch.
Oh,
I like both though, but I'm more ranch.
Heartbreak Hotel.
I'm blue cheese.
You gotta have
some blue cheese is sketchy to me.
Really?
Yeah, ranch is always consistent.
I mean, if you really want to dive into blue cheese, it is pretty sketch, but it's awesome.
It's more the texture than the taste to me. But
fancy mold.
No,
celery too. Celery's good.
God bless.
Clean the teeth out.
And I prefer my own wings over other store-bought wings.
Yeah.
His wings are the best.
Really?
Yeah, I prefer my own
Is there
wings.
something specific that you're doing with them?
Frying them.
I air fry them, and then if I do deep fry them, you know, I use a batter with a little kick to it.
Nice, good. Like daddle?
My buddy was a chef, a Michelin star chef, and he cooked at the Culinary Outfitters for a little bit while I was going.
Bro.
They had the best wings I've ever tasted.
I do remember those wings.
I remember those
They
wings.
were smoked for a little bit and then fried for a little bit, and whatever season they did. Shout out Chris Sullivan, chef that whipped that up over there.
So good. I
Legendary
remember them.
wings.
Yeah, they were legendary. Have you guys ever had the peanut butter and jelly wings from Trailer Park yet?
No.
Okay, so
Sounds amazing.
Trailer Park is this. There's one in Nocatee and there's one downtown now,
Yeah, so
and
it's
they
Spanish Street.
take like these like kind of redneck gourmet ideas and like remix them to make them interesting, like a fried bologna and cheese sandwich. Amazing, like honestly,
Yeah, I love
freaking amazing.
Yep.
So they have these wings called peanut butter and jelly wings.
Yeah, I've seen
and it sounds awful, but it's so like
that
sweet
would
and
be
savory.
good.
Oh
Yes.
my god, it's so good.
Just like the burger with peanut butter on it. Some
Right.
people would go away from that, but it's a good combination.
Right? Yeah.
No, and the menu they have at Ponte Vedra is not the same menu they have here.
Get out of Dodge! I didn't know that.
So I mean, I'm not sure. There's a couple items on the Ponte Vedra one and the one in Savannah is
the marquee
the
one?
trailer park that
I'd love to talk
really
to them. I'm sure that's a cool story, like how they got the concept and where they grew up. I think that's probably some underlining that would be kind of fun.
Yeah, they do pop trivia there on Monday nights.
Oh yeah, right. Pop trivia. That could be something I'm actually good at in this town.
Yeah, you'd be much better at that than I am. Yeah.
Speaking of pop trivia, Celine Dion.
Yeah.
Opening ceremonies at the Olympics.
And I unfortunately I didn't see it live.
Oh, my
I did
goodness.
watch the replay of it. She just
Absolutely
nailed it. And Kelly Clarkson's reaction.
Oh, she had to apologize for the hot mic, but yeah.
Yeah, she's like, oh my god, she was in tears.
I mean, I was choked up. It was incredible. She like won the Olympics for me on that for sure.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah. Shout out to Celine. And the #1 watch documentary on Amazon Prime right now is I Am Celine. I am telling you guys, if you want an inspiring moment, check that out. I feel Pete rolling his eyes. Infamous St. Augustine home raided by deputies and have received 30 complaints in the last 3 years. I know that's a lot. In St. Johns County, a home near the intersection of Sanatorium Avenue and Hurst Street is well known to its residents. And last week, it was the center of a major law enforcement operation. St. Johns County Sheriff's Investigations Unit detectives, SWAT team, Task Force K-9, and St. Augustine Police Department detectives served a search warrant on the residence after years of neighbor complaints. 13-year-old described the scene. First we saw the police pull up. I didn't think anything of it. Then they had a microphone talking about how someone had a warrant. Wow, that's scary. This home is situated near a park, the Recreation Department, and R.J. Murray Middle School. Investigators found a 42-year-old man at the home with significant quantities of drugs, including 16 grams of crack cocaine, 78 grams of MDMA, 75 grams of powder cocaine, and more than 100 grams of marijuana and gun scales, jewelers, baggies, you name it. The records have been there for between 30 calls to the home for over 3 years, ranging from noise complaints and suspicious persons to child abuse and overdoses. Wow. The neighborhood expressed relief with the raid. So they're losing a lot of people from these drugs. So it's wonderful that the cops swooped in and took care of it. The minor was present during the arrest. The man claimed responsibility for all the drugs, and he faces multiple charges. This is like the second, yeah, look at this. That's at the house right there. Yikes.
Yeah, it's right near the park where we just moved that house.
Right. Yeah. And right near the middle school there too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What is going on? Well, at least we're cleaning it up, right? Jeez. Yeah. What kind of sentence is something like this going to get?
Well, I mean, it depends on how many people are. How many people are in the house? Who's the owner of the house? Who takes claim for it? Who rats out who? There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Just people saving their own asses.
So a little clarity on the 30 calls. Like, why did it take 30 for us to get to where we are? And I mean, maybe this is a question for the sheriff, but what do you think that they've negotiated their way out, 29 times, and this is just the last one?
Some calls could be just sound complaints, like they said, or just investigative. I mean, you have to have probable cause to go in and do what they just did. But you can't always, if you go in too soon, then you lose the person. They move someplace else, and then they're killing kids someplace else with their fentanyl and everything else. So, they got to make sure they get it right when they go in. And that's probably, from the first call, they're like, okay, we got our eye on this.
Right.
So
why are we doing crack? Like, can we figure something else out? Yeah. All right. St. Johns County Clerk of Office. Excuse me. Let me take that over. Take 2. St. Johns County Clerk Office changes injunction case policy. Oh, this is the vocab one. The St. Johns County Clerk of Circuit Court and County Comptroller's Office is updating its injunction case policy, thanks to a proposal by intern and Florida State University student Hannah Vanover. Oh, very nice. Vanover highlighted the limitations of the current service information sheet used by petitioners to assist law enforcement in surveying respondents. She suggested that adding a field to list social media accounts to help prevent service evasion. This policy proposal will aid law enforcement in leveraging social media to locate and serve respondents in injunctions cases. This is very interesting. Define some of this for me, please.
Well, it's hard for me to define it.
I know. I'm like, what? Me neither.
I don't understand it myself.
It was like you had me at comptroller.
Yeah. No. I mean, so and our clerk of our court is away on deployment. He's running for the office again, but he doesn't get back until after the election. So Brandon Patty, who's been on, he was on mine and Mike's radio show quite a bit.
Oh, okay.
Been on the Mike Lewis podcast quite a bit.
Nice guy.
Wonderful guy. I call him the Patriot. But he's off on military deployment. So I'm sure it's just to clean up the services. And
I'm gathering that you're using social media as another voice or another platform to be able to use the eye, you know what I mean, of social media and what's actually going on out there. So using it as a resource. That's what I'm trying to get.
Yeah, and a lot of government agencies are starting to kind of get it, but they usually do it pretty poorly the first 6 times.
Right.
So it'll take them a while to get it right.
Right. Make sure all the checks and balances are on the measure. Well, look at that. Speedy Gonzalez actually made it through a nice show. Troy, how do you want to check the comments today, buddy?
I'm going to meander my way through on this moronic Monday.
All right. And while you meander, I'm going to talk about BHF Insurance. Bates, Hewitt, and Floyd is not just your average local insurance agency. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Their approach to ensure high-risk longevity in our community and the way they treat their clients sets them apart from all the others, offering homeowners auto, commercial, and benefits for over 50 years. Our boo, Christy Lawrenson, is St. Augustine's premier agent. She offers complimentary policy reviews, and she has a deep understanding of insurance and what is needed in St. Augustine to be properly insured. Her attention to detail and organizational skills have found policy errors that cost savings for hundreds, if not thousands out there. Give them a call today, 904-794-5455. And B&S Signs. Since 1967, B&S Signs have supplied St. Augustine and its surrounding region with high-quality signs that help you stand out. Transform your business today. Check out B&S Signs, their locally owned and operated full-service sign business, now in 3rd generation of family ownership. We love that. They've been providing signs and businesses and organizations all throughout the area. Give them a call today, 904-824-3323.
All right. Several different things happening here. We were talking about Costco, and Nick said the water is like $4 for a pack of 30. So we did pick up a pack of that. We did find that one, Nick. So I did grab that.
Good.
And missing Davey in the comments.
All right, I'm here.
So you're a little busy. So he
holding it up here. Yeah.
He can't comment. Cheap sunglasses actually was the winner.
Guys, come on! You're worth more than cheap.
Yeah.
You have 2 payments you can make on these things.
The other thing is the flats won over
drumsticks.
Over drums.
Okay.
And ranch won over blue cheese.
Get out, you people. I'm nervous now. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right. Stoidum Statser.
On this day, 1981, almost 1 billion people around the world saw this wedding.
It was the Princess Diana wedding?
Yes.
Oh,
Princess
yeah, my
Diana,
mom. Yeah.
Princess Diana and Prince Charles got married. Diana Spencer, a kindergarten assistant teacher, married Prince Charles.
What an amazing lady.
And, they had Harry the next year in 82, and then a couple years later they had William. But they split up in 92.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, she saw her death in 97. But I didn't realize
France, in Paris.
Yeah, with Dodi
Lafayette
on I know it was Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, right.
But I didn't realize that the Queen, like a couple years later, because they split in 92. The Queen's the one who actually encouraged them to get the divorce. And in the divorce, actually in the documents and stuff like that, she was allowed to keep the title Princess Diana, but she did lose her title as Her Royal Highness.
Oh, okay.
So that was in the documents.
Wow.
Okay, you can be called this, but you can't be called that. So.
And then he went with Skeletor. Wonderful.
Yeah. He was always with her.
Well, yeah, right. I know. Behind the scenes.
Yeah. So. But Princess Diana is just one of those people we still talking about 30 years later.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Grace under fire. I remember growing up, my sister, who collected the Beanie Babies, had to have the Princess Diana bear. It was like a big deal back then. It came with like a little glass case around it and had like the
one.
Yeah, you're totally dead on right. Yeah. Do you want one? Because she's selling them.
Yeah. Nice. Give me a good deal.
Right, yeah.
But I mean, when people think of royalty, she's the one that I kind of go to.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching the wedding.
Yeah. It's a tearjerker moment.
Yeah, her dress was amazing.
Oh, speaking of amazing, you got to get down to St. Augie's Pizza, downtown St. Augustine. Hey, pizza lovers, get ready to have your taste buds blown away by St. Augie's Pizza. Their New York-style pizza is the place. Swing by for a slice of cheesy, saucy goodness and a killer vibe with them in the ultimate chill spot. snap your pizza pics and send them over to St. Augie's Pizza. And you never know, maybe they'll have a sweet treat for you. Check them out. You know, we'll be there. We love them over there at St. Augie's Pizza.
All right, Kathy corrected me, and I'm surprised you didn't. William was first, and then Harry.
Well, I was like, I was just going to let you fly on that because nobody really gives a crap. All right, plugs, Troy.
Hey, it's Monday, and it actually should be a pretty good day. You guys enjoy the day.
Awesome. All right, well, I'll be back at 3 with the world-famous Michelle Vagan from Panache co-hosting today. We're going to talk about Rotary Club of St. Augustine Sunset. We will see you tomorrow. There it is.
I was going to wave, but our producer...
I'm locked in on baby. Sorry.
Yeah, stay.
Have a good day.
See you. It's a great face. Yeah.